I went missing. I know, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I didn't go missing. I went missing off of YouTube. I've been posting on my TikTok, on my Instagram page as consistent as I can be. But yeah, I've been posting, but I've been missing on YouTube. I've been busy. So today's video is going to be me trying on new makeup. You guys, see how my skin looks, right? Mm. Just watch the video so you know the makeup I used. I got some new makeup and it looks amazing. I love the way my skin is looking today. Honestly, I've been looking at myself since I've been filming this look like. It just looks really, really good. And then I did like a life update to kind of give you guys like a quick chat of what has been going on in my life and why I've not been as consistent on this platform as I should be. But yeah, if this looks like something you will enjoy watching, please keep on watching. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. I have not been consistent on here, but I have a explanation. No, I can explain, guys. But before I explain, I'll go draw my brows and then I'll be back to start the whole explanation. So, guys, I just finished drawing my brows. It took me a while, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, let's just get right into the video where I tell you guys, where I give you guys like an update for what's been going on in my life and I've been missing 1 year. Okay, so I'll be using some new products today. I got some product from Elf Cosmetics and I'm going to be trying them out with you guys today. So, first thing I'm going to be using is yeah, the Health Power Grip Primer. I have seen lots of reviews about this and I feel like I should try it. Okay, so what has been going on in my life? Honestly, life has been life. I feel like I come on here and say that same sentence, the same sentence over and over again. But I kid you not, life really. I don't know why this pen is not coming out. Oh, okay, life really has been lifing. I have been very busy. So, in case you guys don't know, I am studying, which means that I have to be serious with the missions. But most importantly, the past month, honestly, since January, I've been studying and also doing my placement. Then that's that's a full on honestly story time, but I will try to shorten it as much as possible. I'm just going to blend in the elf primer to my skin. Yeah, feels good. There's one thing I want to test because I've seen a couple of creators do this. But yeah. Did I see that? Oh my goodness, guys! I just put in my primer. I think honestly, it feels really good on my skin. It feels really good on my skin. Next, I'm going to be using Soft Glam Satin Foundation. First time trying this also. I don't even know if it's my shade because I got it off Amazon. But yeah, we try it together. I started the new semester. I'm just going to shake it. I don't know, but I just feel like I should. I started a new semester, sorry, in January, and with the new semester obviously comes new responsibilities, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm just putting it on my hand. I feel like last semester I was just I was enjoying. I didn't know. I thought I wasn't. I thought it was stressful, but it really wasn't stressful compared to my winter semester. My winter semester stressed me out. People, I know if I'm capping. Okay. Oh my days, I love the shade. I think it's my shade, honestly. I was so scared I wasn't going to see my shade, but I think it's my shade. Anyways, I'm going to just blend it in and keep talking to you guys. So I thought that the first semester was stressful. I thought it was stressful. In my mind, the fall semester. I thought in my head it was stressful, right? So I didn't think that anything was going to be more stressful than the fall semester. And then fast forward to the winter semester, I barely had time to take a pause and breathe. I barely had time to pause and breathe. I think it's my shade, but I think it's very red. I think the undertone is red. Yeah, yeah, the undertone is definitely red. Anyway, so I was looking forward to the winter semester because I didn't think it was going to be that bad, and that also meant at least to an extent I was getting closer to finishing my program. I was excited about it. Fast forward to when we're going to pick what's it called? When we're going to pick our timetable because we're allowed to pick what time was for us. I wanted to pick a time that would allow me to also be able to work. Cause I did yes, there was also a part of me that I wanted to school, but still a living. Basically, like I don't want to have to depend on people for everything, or in this case, on my family for everything. So I wanted to also still be able to work. And then when it was finally time for us to pick the time and all of that, we made to realize that we're not allowed to. Basically, it had already been picked out for us based on when we're going to be the how would I put it? Based on the days we're going to be doing our placement. It had already been picked for us by the school and all of that. And then I realized that I was going to have to be in school Monday to Thursday, and then I was going to be doing my placement Saturday and Sunday. So basically, I had just Friday. I feel like this is what this thing is looking like. Let's think about this shade. I don't know. On camera it looks good, but I can also tell that the undertone probably doesn't work for me. But we'll see. I'm hoping that by the time I finish the look, by the time everything comes together, it kind of makes sense. I can, or it looks good. If that makes sense. But generally, I like the foundation. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, which is a plus for me. I don't necessarily like I like the full look, but I don't like the feeling of heaviness that comes with it. That makes sense. So yeah, I like this one because it doesn't feel heavy on my skin. I was going to have to be in school Monday to Thursday, and then Friday the only day I have for myself because Saturday and Sunday is also my placement. And also, speaking of placement, I unfortunately was given a place that was very far from the house. So even though it was a 8-hour shift, I was having to leave the house till I think the latest time I can leave the house is 4:17. I'm not even kidding, that's 4:17 a.m. And I know that me also I've been speaking to some of my friends or some of my colleagues in school. I also know that I'm also coming from a place of privilege because there were people, or there was one person I spoke to, and she was telling me how she had to leave the house as early as 3 a.m. so she could get to where she was going to. So obviously now I was like, I thought I had it bad and all of that, but but obviously there were people that left that didn't have to leave as early as myself and that person had to. The people that had to leave later than that and all of that, but like also, so it's a place of some people had it good, some people not so good, and then some people it was just average for us. Anyways, bear in mind with all of these things, it also I was still having to work. I was still having to apply for jobs and kind of so as to be able to earn a living. My concealer is also going to be the Half Soft Glam Satin Concealer to be using to conceal my under eye and all of that. Let me see what shade is this. 45 Tan One Bronze Shroud. That's the shade I'm using. I honestly just I just freestyled it and hoped that it was going to be my shade. Yeah, obviously very light, lighter than what I like my other concealer, but I think it would work. So I'm just going to put like a dot and then put one here also, and then for my nose, obviously, yeah, and then my forehead, very small. That's it. And then I'm going to contour using the Havor liquid concealer. I wanted to get a darker shade of the health concealer, but I didn't, really, because this particular one that I have, I also don't use it as often. I don't contour as much. Anyways, you can see where I put it. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same for the other side. We're supposed to get there by 6:30, but because I leave the house by 4:17 latest, I get there around 6 a.m. and then I just sleep for 30 minutes. So I literally get there and then there's a couch. I'm always on that couch. If my instructor doesn't see me there, then something has to be wrong. Because I literally get there and I just sleep. That's the only thing I could do at that time because I needed to catch up on sleep. And then bear in mind, like I said, I was still also having to work. I'm going to blend in my contour now. You guys see how I'm just tapping it? I'm not dragging it down because I want it to stay at a particular point. I don't know if you get this one. No, exactly. I'm not dragging it, blending and tapping. Give me that. You see what I'm saying? Compared to this side that hasn't been blended. See, this looks a bit elevated compared to this side. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, and then I was having to work. So basically, I would finish from my placement at 3 p.m. honestly, and then I have to go to work. I have to go for my usual shift when I get one. There are times when I don't get one, so it's not like every weekend type of thing. Then the times when I don't get one, I come home and I'm literally exhausted. I'm exhausted because I'm having to get home just to sleep. Basically, I felt like the 3 months or about 3 months that I was doing that early morning shift that from January up until March. I felt like the only time I was only sleeping at home. Like, that's the only thing I could do. I could literally just get home and sleep. Next thing I'm going to be doing is to blend in my concealer now. If you can, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I added a bit more concealer because I wanted to give it that elevated look. I did the same thing for you. Now you guys can see that even though I haven't blended out my concealer yet, it already gives that elevated look. Mainly, mostly because one, the placement of the concealer, and then secondly because of how I blended my contouring. I'm going to start with the jawline. You guys see how bright in that place looks crazy. But anyways, I felt like from January up until March, it was literally like a zombie sort of thing for me. Bear in mind, I was also having to do class assignments. There was so much assignment, and then I am not I'm not very good with assignment. I think that the last semester, the the fall and the winter semester kind of established that, and then going forward, I want to also put in more effort in my assignment. I do very well with exams and all of that, but I don't do as well with assignments for whatever reason. Probably because obviously, not obviously, but yeah, probably because I don't follow the instructions as well as I should. The exam is what you read that comes out basically like what you have on your head is what will come out and you either pick A, B, C, or D. Like, it was very like my with exam, so with assignment, I found it was very difficult for me, especially in the first semester, which was the first semester. I wasn't doing well with my assignments. I was frustrated, and I think that the second semester, the winter semester, I did better with assignment. But going forward, I need to put in more effort with my assignment because I feel like my assignment. God, you people kept this a secret. Look how good this looks. I'm not even joking. I've not even blended it as well as I should. But look how good this is looking. What? This concealer is so good. I'm not even capping, man. This concealer is so good. This is such a beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love the brightening effect it's giving my face. Yeah, let's blend the second part and then I'll be back. So I just finished blending it now. Can you guys see how I love this? I don't think that my skin has looked this good in a while, and that's not to say the other foundations and concealers were not working. But this one, probably because of the satin finish it's supposed to have, like I genuinely love how my skin is looking with this. Anyways, I'm going to use the liquid blush now. I'm going to be using this red is what I'm going to be using on my skin. I'm going to quickly apply my liquid blush. So yeah, I'm going to apply my liquid blush. Yeah, and do the same for the other side. Blend it all in. Bring it down with it. So yeah, majorly upward, but to bring it down with it. People, my skin looks so good. I'm not going to lie, looks so good today. Anyways, yeah, that's what it looks like blended. And guys, I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, so this is a Blossom Makeup Mineral Setting Powder. Also, my plan is going forward in the new semester is to ensure that I take my assignments very seriously, ask questions if I'm confused, and also um, make use of my brother. Basically, he's always very willing to help or to look at my assignment. But I'm also always the kind of person that I don't want to bother him and all of that, but I should make use of him more often. I should let him assist me more often now and stop overthinking it. I don't want assignments to drag me down this semester. But don't get me wrong, I still passed very, very well, honestly. The two semesters, I still did really well. Like I said, the exam was kind of what really, really, truly helped me. But I don't want the exam to just be the only one helping. I'm going to do like a reverse. Yeah, yeah. Eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the CV mark. To be doing something very brown, like very simple. I actually came on here to do something completely different, but for some reason, this look is just telling me brown, brown. So the first color I'm going to be using is going to be this. Remember that I already used concealer on the lid of my eyeshadow, so it's going to act more like a setting to set the entire eye. That's what I'm talking about. So you just blend it in, or blend it out, depending on what look you're looking for. If you want an elevated look, you probably have to blend it out this way. Yeah. I'm not doing a lot of eyeshadow for me. It's just something very simple. I make sure my brother goes through my assignments as much as possible or as often as I can let him, or as often as he's available to. Not I can let him, as often as he's available to, so I don't have the same issue I had last semester or the last two semesters again. Last semester was better. I'm not even going to lie. Based on assignment was better because I was doing really well with my assignment, but I feel like I could have done a lot better. I'm going to apply banana, yeah, on my eyelid. So to deepen the outer side of my eye, I'm going to be using this, my V the Secret palette. To darken the outer side of my eye, I'm going to be using this from the V Cosmetics powder palette. I'm going to be using this shade, which is the ebony shade. I'm using the same brush, by the way, guys. I'm using the same brush. I don't know. I need to get a brush set. I need to get a brush set. Oh yeah, so I'm going to just on the outer side of the eye. just to deepen it a bit more. Yeah. Then drag it out. You guys see, I always find it I'm very sure I'm not the only one, but I use my right to do everything. So it's very difficult to replicate what I did here for this side because my hand doesn't want to do it. All of those times that I was having to do all of the things I was doing, I was also working and also preparing for exams and tests. And I kid you not, this semester went by really fast. I feel like this semester I wasn't sure where I stood academically, which was very unusual. I'm just brushing up all of the SS further. It's very much unusual because as a the last semester, which is the winter semester, I knew where I stood before exam started. Even though I said that my guys, look at how good my film is. Even though I said that my what's it called, my assignment was messing me up, I still knew where I stand. I still knew that I stood a good chance of passing really well. But the winter semester, I wasn't sure where I stood because I wasn't reading as often as I was reading in the first semester. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the time. It's not like I didn't want to read. I didn't have the time. Okay, I even forgot to tell you like times when times when I have the strength, I go to the school library to read after my placement. So I wake up 3 a.m. DGS by 4:17 a.m. and then from my placement which ends say 3 p.m. I go to I go to the school to read till about 8 p.m. and then come home to do the same thing the next day. It was crazy, but I still felt like I didn't read enough. I still didn't feel like I had read as as much as I should, in my opinion. I felt like I was lagging behind. I felt very frustrated because I was scared that I wasn't going to pass my exams really well. Now for my blush, I'm going to be using the CPD blush palette. I'm going to use this shade instead. I wanted red, but I don't have red, so I guess I'll be going for the maroon shade. Yeah. Anyways, I felt very frustrated in the semester because I felt like I did not put in enough effort when it comes to my reading. Some of my friends will probably argue that that's a lie, but that was how I felt personally, that I wasn't reading as much as I should. Guys, I love this makeup. Same color for my under eye, which is going to be the blueberry. My goal is to blend it into this. So yeah, let's see if we can see that. Does it look like this? Fear did not come to pass. I was able to write my exams, even though I think did I fall sick? No, I think yeah, it felt like I fell sick, but I didn't have any choice. I need to get my boom up and do the needful. I'm just using my mascara. So yeah, I need to force myself to fix the lashes on my eyes. Doing this, makeup, Ablazed highlighter. It broke, so I'm being very careful. Yeah. Into for my lips, I'm going to be using this. Let's see. Yeah, I got it from Dollarama. It's like a pack of three. Sorry, pack of three. Yeah, so I'm going to apply it in the middle, just in the middle, not near the liner. So it's just a clear gloss, honestly. But I got this particular one from Temu. It's like a two-in-one pack. So yeah, that one will be on the upper part of the lip. Okay, so you guys, I am just going to set my entire face now. So you guys, this is what the finished look looks like. Oh God, I love this look. I think it looks really good. It looks very natural. It looks very much like I don't have anything on my skin, but we know that I have something on my skin a bit. And then for everyone who was a student in the last semester, how was your own semester? Hope it wasn't as crazy as mine, but yeah, mine was crazy. But I would not change it for anything in the world, honestly, because this semester made me know that I have so much perseverance in me. I'm kind of person that probably gives up easily. People will argue about this, but I feel like I give up easily. But this semester kind of pushed me and made me know that you actually don't give up easily. You think you do, but yeah, I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for the friends that I was able to make in the past semester. I made new friends, obviously, and I was able to maintain old friends too. But yeah, I'm grateful for every one of them. I'm also grateful for me that I was able to push through and be successful at this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I promise I will try not to leave you guys hanging again. I'm going to try to be consistent as I can be. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your semester sound looked like. Was it easy? Was it not? Just let's chat. Let's chat. I'll be in the comment section and I'll be responding to messages. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.